You're done pretending, done playing small. This is that divine masculine wake-up call that your unconscious has been begging for, while your conscious mind kept chasing comfort and hiding behind the fear of rejection. Enough. We're going in raw, direct, poetic, surgical. No warm-up, no intro, no fluff. Straight to reprogramming the architecture of your soul. You already know how to do this. When you got out of bed today, when you chose to breathe instead of break down, when you smiled through the bullshit, or stood your ground in silence, that was you running high-frequency code unconsciously. And that shit matters. That's where this starts. You've been hypnotizing yourself every damn day. But the wrong trance. I'm not enough. They won't accept me. I better not shine too bright because what if they laugh? Fuck that. Let's install some God-tier architecture now. Are you ready? Confuse to create clarity. You ever try to follow a magic trick only to realize halfway in? You're not supposed to understand. You're supposed to feel. Confusion isn't failure. It's the crack through which the light gets in. That crack is where I'll drop the bomb. You've never been broken. You've only been out of sync with your own power. Now that lands, doesn't it? The brain loves being confused just long enough to be led. Why? Because uncertainty primes the limbic system. And when you're uncertain, you feel more. And when you feel more, your body believes more deeply. Confusion and trust, it's hypnotic rewiring. Confusion and fear, that's shutdown. We're running the first one. So reframe the bullshit. You thought fear meant stop. It actually means this is the edge, where your new self is waiting. You already do this in micro moments. Think about it. When you take a deep breath before saying what you actually feel. When you look someone in the eye, even though your chest says run. That's called courage by default. But what if you turn that into a process, a system, a reflex? Every time you feel that old fear, instead of running, you lean in and say, I see you. I know what you are. But you don't fucking run this show anymore. Pattern break like a fucking artist. Interrupt the trance, loudly if you have to. Be like emotional dynamite. You already know the pattern. Get sad, slump, internal dialogue, spiral, isolation. Now imagine this. You slam your chest open. You shout, fuck this. You laugh at the absurdity. Boom. Pattern shattered. That's NLP. That's embodied awareness. That's physiological override. Science confirms this. Posture changes hormonal levels in under 2 minutes. Raise testosterone. Drop cortisol. So yeah, how you sit literally rewires who you become. Cause and fucking effect. If you change your body, you change your state. If you change your state, you change your beliefs. If you change your beliefs, you change your actions. If you change your actions, you change your fucking reality. You don't need to believe this, you just need to do it. The belief will catch up. We don't wait for motivation, we build it like muscle. So why do you get stuck? You weren't broken. You were over-adapted. You conformed to please others. You abandoned your voice to avoid conflict. You silenced your truth because someone once gave you that look. That's not you. That was them programming your default. But now you've got the override key. Lead their mind through their beliefs. Pacing and leading works like this. You think X, great, me too. You believe Y, that's smart, you must be intuitive. And since Z naturally follows from that, you can already feel yourself starting to change, can't you? We walk them to their own ideas and rewire the destination. Emotional transmutation is God mode. You think you're feeling anxiety. What if I told you That was just excitement labelled incorrectly. Different name, same chemicals. You already do this. You watch a horror movie and feel good afraid. You ride roller coasters for fun panic. So why not hijack that same system when speaking truth, when being seen, when loving someone hard? Now listen, like it's fucking prophecy. Everything you've experienced until now was training. Every heartbreak, every dark night, every silence where you begged for someone to see you was just the friction required to ignite the spark of this realization. You're not the effect of your past. You're the cause of your future. And the cost of inaction, karma, not divine punishment, just reality collecting its debt. You stay small, you feel pain. You speak your truth, you'll still feel pain. But one path makes you powerful. Right now, I want you to close your eyes, or not, who gives a shit, and say, I'm not afraid to be seen anymore. I make people feel something deep, powerful, undeniable. My energy rearranges rooms before I even speak. I'm a fucking frequency upgrade for anyone who meets me. Say it again, but this time from your gut, not your head. Did you realise how simple this really is? You may already notice a part of you, it started operating from this new identity. The one who knows how to feel deeply, influence subtly, lead powerfully. The one who remembers what you've always known. The words aren't just words, they're spells, and this was an incantation to remember who the fuck you are. And that right there is the new default setting. Lock it in and live it.